The year is 2025. Technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate, and nowhere is this more apparent than on the field of war. Gone are the days of conventional battles fought solely on land, sea, and air. Today, the battlefield extends beyond our planet, to the vast expanse of space and the intricate networks of cyberspace. This essay will delve into the latest developments in military technology, focusing on the growing roles of space systems, artificial intelligence, and cyber warfare. We will explore how these technologies are reshaping the geopolitical landscape, creating new alliances and exacerbating existing tensions. From Brazil's growing space program to Italy's adoption of SpaceX's Starlink, and from Russia's concerning cooperation with North Korea to the ever-present threat of cyber attacks, the future of defense is being rewritten before our eyes. Join us as we navigate this complex and rapidly evolving landscape, examining the technological advancements and their profound implications for global security. The world is changing, and the way we wage war is changing with it. On January 2, 2025, Brazil took a significant leap in its quest to become a major player in the space race. Law number 15.083, focused on space technologies, signaled Brazil's commitment to developing a robust space program. The legislation paved the way for a dedicated subsidiary, tasked with a Brazilian satellite network. This measure aims to increase Brazil's control over its own airspace. Furthermore, the law allows for the appointment of military personnel to the space agency. This shift underscores Brazil's understanding that dominance in space is crucial for safeguarding national interests. The implications of Brazil's action are far-reaching. It solidifies Brazil's position as a leader in the South American space race and sends a clear message to the world. Think of it as a Brazilian Apollo project. The geopolitical landscape of 2025 is one of constant change and uncertainty. The old world order is crumbling, replaced by a multipolar system with regional tensions and the threat of conflict. The conflict in Ukraine has reshaped alliances, with South Korea emerging as a key supplier of military equipment. This development highlights the fluid nature of global partnerships. The Korean Peninsula remains a powder keg, with North Korea's nuclear ambitions threatening regional stability. The US-South Korea alliance is a critical deterrent against North Korean aggression. The rise of cyber warfare adds complexity to geopolitical relations. Cyber attacks can cripple critical infrastructure and influence elections. The old rules no longer apply. The world is in flux, and the only constant is change. The battle for control of the skies isn't just about satellites and missiles, it's also about the networks that connect them. In 2025, two major players are vying for dominance in the realm of space communication: SpaceX's Starlink and the European Union's IRIS-T project. Italy's potential adoption of Starlink for government communications, including those of its armed forces, has caused ripples in the European Union. Starlink's constellation of low Earth orbit satellites offers a tempting alternative to traditional communication systems, particularly in terms of security and resilience. However, the EU is eager to promote its own space communication system, IRIS-T, as a way to ensure European strategic autonomy in the digital age. The competition between Starlink and IRIS-T highlights the growing importance of secure and reliable communication networks in an increasingly interconnected world. The outcome of this competition will have far-reaching implications for the future of space communication. Will Starlink's commercial success translate into global dominance, or will the EU succeed in establishing a viable European alternative? Only time will tell. Section 5. A dangerous partnership: Russia and North Korea. Concerns are mounting over Russia's reported cooperation with North Korea in the field of advanced satellite technology. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has voiced his concerns, warning about the potential for such cooperation to bolster North Korea's military capabilities. The transfer of advanced satellite technology could significantly enhance North Korea's ability to monitor U.S. and South Korean military activities, potentially giving Pyongyang a strategic advantage in any future conflict. Furthermore, access to more sophisticated satellite technology could aid North Korea in developing more accurate and longer-range ballistic missiles. This growing partnership between Russia and North Korea is a worrying development, signaling a potential escalation of tensions on the Korean Peninsula and beyond. The international community must act decisively to address this growing threat and prevent a dangerous arms race in Northeast Asia. Section 6. North Korea's provocations. North Korea's recent ballistic missile launch, timed to coincide with Secretary Blinken's visit to Seoul, served as a stark reminder of the volatile situation on the Korean peninsula. This act of defiance, a clear message to the United States and its allies, underscores North Korea's determination to pursue its nuclear and missile programs despite international condemnation. The missile launch sparked widespread condemnation, with the United Nations Security Council convening an emergency meeting to discuss the situation. The international community is united in its opposition to North Korea's provocations, but finding a peaceful resolution to the crisis remains a daunting challenge. With each missile test, North Korea moves closer to its goal of developing a nuclear-tipped intercontinental ballistic missile capable of reaching the continental United States. The stakes are high, and the need for a diplomatic solution has never been greater. Section 7. The new arms race in space. The 21st century has witnessed a resurgence of competition in space, with nations around the world recognizing the strategic importance of this new frontier. No longer limited to scientific exploration, space has become a critical domain for military activities, including intelligence gathering, surveillance, and communication. The development of anti-satellite weapons, capable of destroying or disabling enemy satellites, has raised concerns about the potential for conflict in space. These weapons, if used, could cripple communication networks, blind reconnaissance satellites, and even trigger a cascade of debris that could render space unusable for generations. The militarization of space poses a significant threat to global security, potentially sparking a new arms race that could have devastating consequences for all of humanity. It is imperative that nations work together to establish norms of behavior in space and prevent the militarization of this shared domain. Section 8. The rise of intelligent machines. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is rapidly transforming the battlefield, ushering in an era of autonomous weapon systems and intelligent decision-making tools. From drones capable of identifying and engaging targets without human intervention to algorithms that can analyze vast amounts of data to predict enemy movements, AI is revolutionizing the way wars are fought. The rise of AI in warfare raises profound ethical and strategic questions. What happens when machines are given the power to make life or death decisions? How do we ensure that AI systems are used responsibly and ethically in the context of war? The development and deployment of AI in warfare must be guided by a careful consideration of its potential benefits and risks. The future of warfare is increasingly intertwined with the development of AI, and it is crucial that we navigate this new terrain with caution and foresight. Section 9. Conclusion. The world is at a crossroads. Advancements in military technology, from space systems to artificial intelligence, are reshaping the geopolitical landscape, creating both opportunities and challenges for nations around the world. The proliferation of advanced weapon systems, coupled with the erosion of traditional alliances and the emergence of new threats, has created a complex and uncertain security environment. In this new era of warfare, cooperation and dialogue are more important than ever. The future of defense does not lie in an unchecked arms race, but in a shared commitment to international cooperation, arms control, and the peaceful resolution of disputes. The challenges we face are daunting, but by working together, we can harness the power of technology to create a safer and more secure world for all.